Hello everybody, this is me, Super Mario Odyssey, and welcome to a review video. And today I'm going to be reviewing another book that I have in my collection, and that is the Super Mario Odyssey, The Art of Super Mario Odyssey book. Or just to keep it short and simple, The Art of Super Mario Odyssey book. And yeah, I got this, I believe, last year, when it was on sale on Amazon. And yeah, I've been very much looking forward to this, ever since I got it last year, because Super Mario Odyssey is one of my favorite games ever. It's definitely up there as one of my favorite Mario games. And like I said, it's one of my favorite games ever. Definitely my number one Nintendo Switch game. And yeah, I just have so many memories with this game from the day it got revealed in that Nintendo Switch reveal trailer, and then a couple months later in January we had that Switch presentation in which we got to see the game as well as the logo or the title and logo for the game. And yeah, I was very much looking forward to it. I got it on day one, midnight, I should say. And yeah, as someone who loves game out, I look so much forward to seeing the art behind this wonderful game. Oh yeah. So without further ado, let's just jump on in with the book itself. So here we can see what the front of the book looks like. Now I will say, this comes in a little, in a big old sleeve. It really depends on what you want to call it. So yeah. So here we can see the book, in which we can see the logo, Cappy, the name of the book, as well as Mario down here. And then in the back, we can see a bunch of drawings or sketches of characters from the game itself. And then if we go onto the side of here, there's just more of the book. There's the back of the book. My sorry, this is such it's a bigger book. So if you're buying this, be ready for how heavy this thing is. So yeah, there you can see a bunch of sketches. So you can see Mario, Pauline, some of the enemies, Peach, Bowser, and whatnot. And yeah, then on the side of here we do have the spine. So the art of Super Mario Odyssey, and then we have a nice little Mario artwork, and then this was published and I think made by Dark Horse, which if you aren't familiar with them, they also did the 30 encyclopedia, or the oh my goodness, the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. Encyclopedia, which was a book all about Mario's past 30 years and games and whatnot. So yeah, now when I say this comes in a sleeve, this is what I mean. So the book itself is, like this. And then meanwhile, you have the sleeve like this as well. Now, I kind of wish it wasn't like this because I do love this cover for the book. I can see why, because, you get more of the sketches. But man, this is such a nice, little render that I just feel like it, it sucks that it's more on like this little plastic sleeve. Also, something I will mention too is Amazon did not do the best in handling this, because as you can see, this piece right here is all broken. So that sucks. I do want to get another of these bullets just so I can have a much more perfect one, maybe even sealed. But yeah, but with that out of the way, I mean it's fine. So I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Alrighty, now to get on to the book itself. Now I'm not gonna show all the pages, only some. I'll skip through it. But yeah, but on the inside we can see what the map, not exactly like the actual map, but well, it is a map, but not the map that the game uses. For like selecting the levels, it actually just shows the whole planet. But yeah, but this is what you see, when you're loading from place to place and whatnot. So there you can see like the Cascade Kingdom, the Cap Kingdom, Bonington. What else can I see? The Sand Kingdom and whatnot. And yeah, just a bunch of names. So your Hammer Ball, Fireball, Lava Bubble, Matter. Oh, this is the Luncheon Kingdom. Look how big this is, and we only got to explore so little of it. Like my goodness, we need another, we need another 3D Mario game, but it's open world and it's also just a bigger land, so that way we can explore every inch of each level. But then yeah, then moving on, you can see another art of Super Mario Odyssey, and then we can see what looks to be artwork of Mario and Cappy on the Odyssey. And yeah, so now this is filled with a bunch of chapters. Like here we have chapter 1, artwork. Let me see if I can actually. Nah, I'll see if I can skip it. But I was gonna see if I can. I don't see like a table of contents, sadly, which suck. Um, So this is what the bat looks like. So there you go. I mean, it sort of just ends on an index, not so much of a table of contents, which sucked. At least as far as what I'm seeing, because like this would have been awesome to have a. Well, actually, every book needs a. Um, man, I forgot what I just called it. A list of all the chapters. Table of contents, I should say. That way, the reader knows what each chapter is about in advance instead of just flipping through the pages. But yeah, well, okay, actually, hold on. I see chapters here at the bottom. So it only looks like these are just like 2 chapters, really. Well, 3 chapters, I should say. My goodness, I'm so all over the place right now. So let's see. So where does chapter 2 begin? Chapter 1 was the art world. I believe chapter 2 is just the kingdom. Or maybe it's a lot more. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Chapter 2, Back to the Odyssey. Now, this is where we sort of do get a table of content. So here you can see all of the pages in chapter 2. And it goes all the way to page 316, which shows the darker side and whatnot. But before I do that, I will show some more pages. So that, like look at this. Now, this is in chapter 1, the award. Look how amazing that looks. That is so beautiful. And then, we see Pauline, Mario and Pauline, Luigi, some of the Bundos, I should say all of them, and whatnot. Excuse me. More award. And then here we get into chapter 2 itself, which talks about, the characters like Mario here. Look how awesome he looks. We can see a capture at one point. You might have been able to capture Peach, that would have been insane. Then you can see, like some Mario model studies and whatnot. And overall, it talks about, the making of the game and all of the art that they had to draw for this. And yeah, let me see if I can get to Peach, though. Oh, there's the wedding plan, which you can even see, like, the amiibo, for example. Oh, there we go. And yeah, then, you can see Princess Peach. There's all work of Ho. I know there's Bowser in here somewhere. I just had yep, there he is. There's Bowser himself. And yeah, and then after this, it just goes on about, the kingdoms, and how each of them and all of the concepts are and whatnot. I'm just going to keep on flipping through the pages. So yeah, there you can see, like, some of the designs. It even has, like, a story on here for some of them. Riding the lightning to its next station. Okay, so this is where we get to the Cascade Kingdom, I believe. Yep. Cascade Kingdom, and then honestly, after that, it's just more and more information about the kingdoms themselves. And yeah. But overall, it has a bunch of, like, designer notes and tips about each kingdom. It's sort of, I don't want to say it's like a guide, because it's not. But it does give you, like, some more information about the kingdoms that you either are about to explore or already have explored. So yeah, I love this one so much. The Sand Kingdom, with almost like its Mexican themed vibe to it. I love it so much. I love seeing Mario in a sombrero. That's just such an adorable looking thing. And then you can see like some trivia, like Detective Mario's buried treasures, and yeah, overall, just a bunch of cool artwork to that. Let me see if I can do like this. There we go. And yeah, I'm going to keep on flipping through. Again, not going to show all of them. So there we go. This is, I believe, the Wooded Kingdom. Oh yeah, and then, Metro Kingdom. I forgot, it also mentions the names of the kingdom at the bottom here too. So there we go. Put that back down. Heavy book again. It's so heavy. I can't even do like this just then. There we go. There's some like human designs which they didn't make into the full game. Instead, we just got like realistic humans for some odd reason. That doesn't make any sense at all. Then yeah, there's some artwork of Pauline. Here's the Snow Kingdom, the Seaside Kingdom. Oh, there's the Luncheon Kingdom. And yeah, I'm not gonna go into too much. Oh, and then here we have chapter 2, the Odyssey continues, and then which just goes on. Oh, there's Luigi. So it does seem like Luigi was planned to be like this, not a second player of Sally, so that sucks. But more of a host for the Balloon World minigame. I really wish we could play as Luigi in these 3D games, man. Like, it sucks. Um, so yeah, then you have the Mushroom Kingdom. There's a darker side and all this stuff. Oh, Mario's outfit. So here you can show the poncho draft. There we have Mexican Mario. Then some other outfits, Mario and the Bowser and Peach wedding designs. And yeah, it does show off like some other unique concepts for the costumes. Like, look at this. This would have been awesome to have as a costume, but sadly that never made it into the final game. So yeah, there's a lot of designs that they could have used, but sadly never made it into the final game, which sucked. But hey, at least with this book, we're able to see a lot of artwork that was never in the final game. Like, for example, this is supposed to be I believe the making of the key art. So this would have been like um key art made almost like almost making it for like the boss art. So there you can see like sort of what we got, but then you have this awesome design as well as this. But then look at this. That's such an that is such a cool looking artwork. I can see why they didn't use that for the boss art, but man, that would have been. They need to at least make that actually render it. But then here you can see, this is what we got for the boss art itself. Almost, it doesn't have all of like the various screenshots from the different roads. And then yeah, but also like the making of promotional videos and alternate about also making the cutscenes official illustrations that were posted on Twitter. And yeah, again, and with that, that's pretty much it for this is sort of what is at the end of the book. And Odyssey across Mario's history, which again fills, which the team is filled with references to Mario's time. There's Dr. Mario. I love that a lot. Pretty cool. And yeah, Super Game Boy. Then wait, why is Super Mario 1 here? Oh, okay. This is what Super Mario 1, the mobile game, got like little awesome um statues of Mario Odyssey. And yeah, then it just goes on about Mario's history, and after the Odyssey, you have Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which did have levels from Mario Odyssey, and then you also have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which does have costumes from Mario Odyssey, as well as Cappy and a level from, and New Dawn City as a fighting level in game. Then yeah, then after here we got the index. So yeah, 367 pages full, well, 366 pages full of Mario information. And then yeah, then at the back we can just see credits, and yeah. And with that, that's pretty much it for the book itself. Now here at the bottom, we can't see the price, $50. My goodness, I mean, I get why it's such a bigger book, but yeah, thankfully I got this on sale because I was not paying that much for it. So yeah, but yeah, but overall, it's an amazing art book. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm trying to put this back in the sleeve. There we go. Alrighty. So yeah, and with that, that's pretty much it for the book. At least like a little review of what the book contains. I definitely do recommend picking this book up yourself. As this is not only just a neat little collectible item, but this is also a very interesting look at the process of making a game, at least in terms of the designs. Because there's so much that goes into the games, not just from programming, but also from designing the levels, the characters, and what goes into the game. Like for example, we saw the many costumes of Mario that he could have done in this game, but sadly never made it in. That's a nice little trivia that you can obtain. And yeah, again, there's just so much information in this book, as well as just images that are so amazing, and it's really worth getting this book on sale. Excuse me. So yeah, but with that, that's it for me. Again, I love this book overall. I recommend it to any Mario fan or any game design fan in general. So yeah, but again, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. This is Super Mario and Jason out. I'll see you all in the next video.